day.
Hi, Virgos. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I want to thank you so much for being here. Virgos, I have created an ink blot made in your name and essence that we are going to scry for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, Virgos, we're going to add on Tarot and Oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here, we're utilizing Ghost Tube for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. Overall, please do receive a release freely. Virgos, let's dive in for the reveal. If you'd like to start scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to your psyche and psychic senses while I open up, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race in the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Virgo Collective. Virgos, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. And the sun's starting to come up, so sorry if it's like crazy hair. Crazy hair, I don't care. But that's okay. Let's dig in here. All right, and you know the drill. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below or keep to oneself. Okay, see this face
Stop
up
recording.
here? This is actually like silver. Okay, so up here I'm seeing an Oakland Raider. That's funny. I don't usually see that. Like a football player, Oakland Raiders team. If I recall, there's also in Vegas now. So that might mean something to you. Football player, defense. I'm also seeing axes here. Something in my mind of the temples.
Seller.
And have you ever seen, it's coming to mind. So have you ever interacted or seen, I can't speak to recent, but at least in the past when I've interacted with football teams and their fans, there's very something specific, and I'm going to say special about the Oakland Raiders fans and the garbs that they dress up in, and they kind of look like all like these devilish creatures or whatnot, but they are some of the funnest and passionate fans, and it's so great. Anyway, so this is what it makes me feel like, but there's something about, because I'm hearing Rough Riders. Oh, that's a Rough Riders. Is it an anthem? Is it DMX? DMX? Oh, that's a Rough Riders. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll get constipated if I stay in there. I kind of mean business, and I've got my tools. I've got my, so Christopher Walken's in the video. I apologize, I can't remember who sings it. But the song's called Weapons of Choice. If I do remember, I will put the link to a YouTube video below. Weapons of Choice. Would these weapons feel like wisdoms of choice? There's okay, funny how all like these sports analogies are coming through. Is it an umpire? It's not the...
Not likely.
No, it's not. It's not the back catcher. It's the umpire. In baseball? Is that, and somebody who calls it safe? Like, safe. Is it umpire or empire? Huh. Okay, I'll leave it. I'm seeing Gumby. I think he stretches, but he's not stretched out. He's together. I'm also seeing a turkey in here. Okay, my higher self and human are talking to each other. You know, it's interesting. I'm actually seeing the earthly self speak to my higher self. And this is the space. I don't know if I'm... Okay, because this is on some... I feel like I'm on a Star Wars planet.
How did you get here?
Use your imagination. Possibly even like my tapestry underneath here, like something like a camel, something slow moving, large, able to withstand desert-like conditions. But they move. I don't actually know factually, so bear with me or forgive me. Slower than a horse, but they can go longer. And I feel like I might be saying like, I don't know the words, you know, like mush or hiya or hiya. I don't. Sometimes I just, You know when there's like parts of yourself you feel like you just shouldn't express out to the world?
Are you a friend?
Absolutely. I go through that all the time. No shame. Let's carry on. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrying from 2 different directions because I get to see things differently. And if you haven't already, Virgos, please do consider like, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you, and you warm my haunted heart. And sorry if it's awkward, but it's awkward for me to ask, but I appreciate you. Okay, let's carry on. It's out of the way. There's a very small conversation right in here, and I say it's a small conversation not because of its size. It feels like it's hidden in a puzzle piece. So it's like a puzzle conversation, and it's bringing me into Calvin and Hobbes. I feel like I'm making a decision to wander out more, and I'm unsure. Do I reveal more? Do I say more? Do I express more? I don't even know if more is the right word. In some cases, in some respects, it might be Virgos. In other cases, it is not deeper. But kind of. So I feel like I want to wander out, but then I hold myself back. That's how I'm feeling in this conversation. It's like there's a discussion about this. In whatever channel this might be in reference to, whether it's personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic.
Angel.
It's like I want to say something more, or see, I keep saying more now, and I'm trying not to say more because it's not really quite the right word, but I'm going to... Maybe it's just say something. Hi. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm seeing something in here. And I got to decide which portal I want to step into. I'm seeing a rubber glove. I don't know if somebody's doing a lot of... It's okay. So I'm seeing some sort of rubber glove or a glove. Anyway. Okay, so that's interesting. I'll say it. I'll see if I can find a decent way of saying that. So you know the saying, no glove, no love. Okay, so take the context of that latex membrane. I feel like that's an emotional membrane right now. Same kind of concept.
Disfigured.
Somebody might have lost a finger, or you have a relative that lost a finger, if they're in spirit. Like from a workplace accident or something. You might not even know why that was, but... or how it happened or why it happened, but anyway, okay, so you get it. They might be stepping forward here for you. Okay, there's a portal here. There is... I'm seeing it like... It's so funny. Princess Leia. And I'm going through this portal. And there's somebody on the other side waiting for me. And when I say somebody, it feels like... I feel like they're far away. But they're not once I step through this gateway of sorts. It could be a point in my perception. It could be a dream state, astral traveling, lucid dreaming, all that kind of good stuff. But this does feel... Okay, so it's guarded by... something emotional again. There's something in very specifically here, the ethereal emotions, not earthly emotions, ethereal. I'm seeing a dog or a cat, but I'm pretty sure it's a small dog. And you would put like a coat on them or something like that, and they have a handle so like you could like pick up this dog and plop them somewhere else or carry them. There's another conversation here. There's a few characters. There's a bird. I think it's a pelican on the back of something larger. I don't know what it is. It's wise. They have a little alien with them I say alien like in the typical form that you would consider an alien, even like cartoonish quite specifically. This feels like I'm me, Virgo, this little creature here. And I am with a bunny. Give me a moment. Where's my Scry, Cole? Thank you. See if I can share that with you. That little story in there, all these different creatures. The pelican might mean something to you specifically. Same with an alien, but the alien is with this wisdom. They're standing in front of it. You might have a sibling that you feel... Okay, for some of you, you might have a sibling in spirit specifically. And for others, somebody's sibling or you and of yourself. I'm going to use the term starseed because that's what's coming through. But okay, that's okay. Cosmonaut.
Leave here.
That brings me closer to, it's again on the other side of this portal. I decide to go in. I meet this guide. I go through another barrier, but I'm seeing it like a coral cosmic reef. Yeah, coral cosmic reef. Do you know what? Virgos, hold on a sec. Sorry. Somebody's mother's in spirit. I'm talking to them. I feel very happy that I'm talking to them. I feel like I've been waiting for a conversation with my mother in spirit. Somebody also has a dog in spirit that is very, very happy to see them. And there's like giving kisses. It's like they hold memories of those kisses and come for them still. So with the mother spirit, the way I'm hearing it is, okay, thank you. So I was bringing back to like a memory with my mom. And she says, just go outside and play. Go outside and play. Get out of my house. Go outside and play. So I feel as though somebody, again, it's like that Calvin and Hobbes kind of conversation that was hidden. Like, I don't know if I want to go out or whatever it is. And then like this mom spirit is like, go, get out of the house. Get out of the house. Go. But I kind of feel like when I wander into that, I feel like I like suit up like a football player again. Like, hey, I'm ready. But then as it could be from absolutely interactions or I'm haunted by what could be out there. And Virgos, I'm not implying in any way, shape or form. Maybe some of you do have like social anxiety or whatnot, or you've been hermiting for so long that your heart like is armored up. But I'm hearing like, shoo, go, get out of the house. Go play. Your enemies have been, I'm going to use the term defeated. Because I'm seeing them on a skewer. Like a kebab. You're safe. The umpire, you're safe. I'm going to start adding on tarot and oracle. Sorry, Virgos, if no. I'm not apologizing. You have the power to pause, replay as much as you would like. So the power is with you. Oh my goodness. 4 of Pentacles. You know the drill as well. If these mean anything to you, please follow that first. Versus my yammerings, I tend to follow the artistry and then the words if it steps forward. Get out of the house. Like you've been on lockdown on love or even love of what you like to do. There's youthful things out there for you to feel young at heart, even if you're 18, but you feel old, like an old soul. And I get it. You're asking to nurture the young side of you, like the young energy. Go for a drive. You know what I mean? Get in the car, grab a coffee, go see your sisters, go see your siblings, go see some gal pals or some bros. I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I'm socially. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying, though? Grab a coffee and go for a drive. Listen to the music. Be surprised where you end up. The Lovers and the Hermit. Come on, Virgos. Come on. Ten of Wands is on the bottom. You're carrying things that are not meant for you to carry. You're carrying a bouquet on the back of your past. And now they're like dried flowers. And for others, you're picking new flowers, but then just putting them behind you. You're not even enjoying them in front of you. This is how I'm feeling. I also want to note, Virgos, if this isn't your Scry story, thank you for holding space for others. I appreciate you. I also want to note, Virgos, this could be the way you're seeing the collective, right? The way you interact with the collective energy. It's like, okay, those are beautiful things. I'll put it behind me now and I'll get to it later.
Goodbye.
I'll go out later. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. Something about with Love and the Hermit. You've been hermitizing. We've been talking about this, even if it's in regards to, romance or platonic friendships, companionships. For some of you, it's like you might feel like you're in a tower. Is that Rapunzel? Waiting for someone to reach you. They can't. They can't. All of this water, underneath it is this beautiful cosmic knot coral reef. Maybe you've been daydreaming a lot or something along that lines. They can't get to you. Male or female express, they are trying. They are trying, but you have built a Pink Floyd The Wall in the shape of a flower, but it's not.
How?
It's like, I feel like in the Virgo energy right now, I've gone through some things that have made my flower power strong, and flower power hippie style, flower power beauty, the flower, the tree of life, call it whatever you will, the frequency flower, the Solvigio, or okay, that's fine. I've been working so hard. I've had to work so hard that maybe even like people, places, or things, people and you've
Sit
had,
down.
what is it, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Like it's like jumping through hoops to get to you emotionally, physically, whatever the case may be. Is here's the funny thing, Virgos, ethereally, esoterically, not exo, you're very abundant. Like that, it's almost like that's where you've been for a while. That's why you were held up in a tower for so long. This lighthouse just illuminating your lantern. And I get it. I feel that. I respect that. And now you're being asked, okay, go. Get out of the house. Go play. Something about like allowing people to approach you. And that doesn't mean it needs to be any Wonka or Willie out there. Or, Wilma or Betty. I don't know why those words came through. You're working and weaving, because with the bricks and the spider web, walking in a spider web. So leave a message and I'll call you back. You're not calling anyone back.
Boston.
You're not calling anyone back. I'm just going to say it. That's how I feel. You're like, oh, I'll get back to you. You're not calling anyone back. Do you know what I'm saying, Virgos? Okay. Let's start adding on some oracle cards so I don't take up too much of your time and close out your message. I so hope that you have liked, shared, and subscribed. Did I say that? I think I did. I'm telling you. Is there anything else in the ink blot? Just heard turkey jerky. It's like having a turkey dinner and then turning turkey into jerky. Okay, there is a wee in here. I feel like I'm going into an energy portal. Right here, there's a story. Here's a story of a man named Brady. Na, 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 na. Somebody has a staff. Oh, this is you. Your higher self traveling down. to the
Purgatory.
earth. It's like your earthly expression has been asking for something from the higher self. That's too many. Don't be ridiculous. Well, okay. I guess I don't get to acknowledge that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, listen. I'll listen. My human self has been asking for something of my higher self, but I haven't been listening or haven't been doing anything. But again, this isn't the same as like the cosmos stuff, the cosmic knot thing. I don't know how to separate those two for it to make sense. Maybe it's dreams. Maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe it's mind concepts and I'm floating out there in space and you're like, I'm good right now.
Murdered.
Just let me be here. Just let me be here. Oh my goodness. Were you murdered, love? So it's like your higher self has to walk down towards the earthly expression of you. Go outside and play. I've been hearing you, but you haven't been hearing me. You've been putting it in your backpack, putting the blooms behind you. And here they are, right? Isn't that funny? I feel like I just sounded like Woody Woodpecker. Okay. So this is like your higher self coming down. It's like, okay, the spark of creation. And the eagle again with Vega, falling eagle, and eagle. Eagle really might be a spirit animal you want to look into, connect to, talk to. What's up, love? Were you murdered and are you crying? Please tell us more. How can I help you? And if not, in here right now, I will absolutely help you after this reading, for sure. Sorry if this is like crossing over, or maybe it relates to you. Change. Come on, Virgo. You're so dynamic, and I feel like you've been hurt and haunted by those hurts in the past. And I get it. I get it. Twins. Again, the butterfly. Did I speak of a sibling or something like that? Space. Again, it's like is that in my imagination? I don't think it was. This consequence of Ursa Minors. That is that celestial cosmic coral reef. I look up at the stars and know I'm connected to more than meets the eye. And maybe that's why I feel so astronaut-y. If you have a sibling in spirit, they're working with you to change. Orion the Hunt. What you hunting for? Gotta get out of the house to hunt. Also, somebody might have lost something in their house and they're on the hunt for it. House, apartment, car, even. One more for closing out messages for Virgo. Guidance.
Taurus.
Maybe you're working with Taurian energy. 4-4 might mean something to you. There's those waters. The waters. The waters. There's another gateway here. When you're ready to walk out and walk through. Virgos, you are safe. Use it as a mantra. Whatever your past is that you were hurt or are hurting, even if it's the present past, like 10 minutes ago, 5 days ago, let it not hinder you. Commence the healing. Commence the stepping out. Be your own pioneer. There's something else I'm seeing in there. The number 19, sorry, there's something else. I can't. Oh, it's a horseshoe? Gateway? Somebody might have something to do with like a Masonic lodge or some sort of lodge or I don't know, something like that. Okay, and right in here, following that line, I'm seeing what I think now is a father figure. And they are holding a bear cub. So I don't know if you've lost a child along the way. Condolences and my compassion. Or again, this could be the sibling, but this masculine energy. I don't necessarily want to say it's a father spirit, but it could have that air. He's holding a smaller spirit up to you to like kiss. You know, it's like if you're, a toddler and you pick them up and you're like, oh, give auntie or give, mama a kiss. But you got to pick them up that's what it feels like. I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. Take the risk, suit up, get outside. Take, just little bits at a time. Even if it's walking to the corner store and back. For some, that is a major accomplishment that will grow, and then take one step after that, Maybe where you go for a drive, maybe wander out. And I'm not saying, putting yourself at risk in any way, shape, or form, but this feels like reality has come into like a certain kind of, what's that word? Like it's just rollover days. And I'm looking for a little bit of elixir. Virgos, this is how I feel in your energy and your aura. If this did inspire or irritate equally, please do give it a thumbs up, a like, share, and subscribe. You guys are amazing. I look forward to seeing you again soon, where we will flip this ink blot and we will do it again for another perspective poke, of course. If you want to take a look, memberships are new here as I'm just getting started. So if you want to get in on the ground floor, I appreciate you, where there's extra, we'll be doing extra messages and behind the scenes pics and posts. There's also a link below for a draw if you would like to get in, as it'll be coming up soon on the 19th for 13 bookmarks or little tiny tapestries that you can scry, of course, or give away as to your guests and all that kind of good stuff. Virgos,
back.
Blessings. I will see you again soon. Bye. Oh, that's a Rough Riders roll. Oh, that's what it is. Stop, drop, open up shop, maybe. Oh, that's a rough. Okay, enough.